What is up, everybody? It is Lonzo. I didn't want to do something different. I haven't posted a video in a while. I am transitioning my YouTube channel to start covering sports and other topics. So you're probably gonna see my face a lot more on my channel. I'll still make videos for gamings, but I want to cover sports and just really talk about Washington. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Washington fan. I just went to the game last week when we played the Eagles. That was my first Washington game that I've been to in my life. First football game, first Washington game. It was me and my family. Wow, that was one hell of a game to just start off with, or just for that to be your first game ever, because we got the beats. Wentz got sacked 9 times. I remember it was 0 to 24 at one point, and then we got the safety. You should have, if you were just there, like the crowd just got so lit. Like, yeah, yeah. You would think like it's a competitive game, but really we just scored 2 points with that safety, and yeah, it wasn't for a game. That being my first game wasn't really a good start, but I'm still riding with my team. There was a lot of Philly fans. They're doing that bird thing that they do, fly Eagles fly, and but it was still fun. I enjoyed myself. I got to meet like other fans, and there's some characters. But I'm still rooted with them, even though we just got the beats. Wentz didn't look good, but the O line looked horrible, and I don't really blame Wentz that bad for that loss. I really put most of the blame on the O line and also the play calling by Scott Turner and Ron. And honestly, I think the whole coaching staff is on the hot seat. I believe Jack Del Rio, he did okay. I know there was a lot of scrutiny, but honestly, like the defense actually showed up compared to prior weeks. They came to play. Like they did as much as they can, but if the offense ain't moving the ball, they're getting three and outs, or they're not even getting past the 50, then our defense, they're gonna get gas, and then we're gonna see some big plays happen. Jalen Hurts was having a field day. Devontae Smith was lighting us up and mossing over our corners. It was just one heck of a game to go. But I'm definitely gonna go to another game this season. But this video is not about the game. This video is about the game this weekend against the Dallas Cowboys. I just want to cover uh, just my thoughts of like keys to victories, injuries, and also my prediction of like how the game's gonna be. So without further ado, let's just start it. For injuries, we only got like one player out. It's gonna be Wes Seister, our left, no, our center. Our center is out with a concussion. We're gonna have to rely on Nick Martin to fill in. Also, Charles Leno is questionable with a shoulder injury, but he's most likely gonna play, so that's cool. That's really it for injuries. For the Cowboys, Michael Gallup, who's been out for a couple weeks, he's expected to play this Sunday against us, so that's something to look out for as well. But overall, we're just missing our center, Wes, and we got this guy Nick stepping up for us. But that's really it for the injuries, and we have to worry about Gallup as well, even though our secondary's been getting torn up. Uh, Next, I want to talk about keys to victory. I think the main thing compared to what I saw last week, and which I didn't expect them to do, which which I really expected them to adjust it to, but they didn't, was I expected us to start fast. I think if we want to have a competitive chance against Dallas, we need to start fast. In the Lions games, we didn't score until the second half. Eagles, we started real slow. We need to move the chains. And to do that, I think that the play calling needs to be more involved with quick passes. The Cowboys, their defense is much better than the Eagles. Their pass rush is a lot more fierce. So if we gave up 9 sacks against the Eagles, what do you think Dallas is going to do against us? So I believe that to combat that, we just got to get some quick passes in. I mean, we have all these weapons, so I don't want to see like seven step drops. I just wanted to see like a quick 3-step, just dish it out. Like I think Wentz just need to be making some quick decisions. Just take whatever you can underneath, like, but we need to get some flow or just quick passes just to move the chains. Another thing that I have, which is kind of related to this, is that we need to protect Carson Wentz. There's been a lot of scrutiny on Wentz the past 2 weeks. I still have faith in him. I think he's a solid quarterback, and I think he could do something. But we can't really evaluate this guy until we see what he can do with protection. And if we're not protecting him, then what kind of production can we expect from him if he's not getting time? Last week against the Eagles, he did look a little rattled. He had his head down during halftime, tossing the ball. But like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be? Because he's been sacked 9 times. I think he's been hit like 17 to 20 times. And plus, his former team, it's a lot going on in his head. And it's that was a game we should have really riled up and protect and really stand up for our man. But it's just the whole I don't even want to go down and talk about it. But the point is, we need to protect Wentz. Because if this man don't feel protected, he's gonna panic, and it's gonna be a repeat of last week if we are not protecting our quarterback. And that leads me to my last and biggest key, and this is probably the biggest axe we can give our old line, is that we need to slow down Michael Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. We need to slow down our defense. They need to slow down the defense to stop the pass rush. If they keep on rushing us like this, if they do to us what the Eagles did last weekend, then it's going to be a long week. It's going to be a long day in Dallas, and it's going to be a loss. If we could just follow those keys of just starting fast, doing quick passes, passing underneath, and I expected them to do that against the Eagles, but they didn't, because they should have did that against. I thought they would learn from the Lions game. They didn't, and but they should definitely learn against the Eagles. There's 2 weeks in a row that we're just not. We should be a pass first team, and I like that we are, but we shouldn't be trying to take these deep shots. We should just be taking whatever we can underneath and just move the chains from there. Maybe do a few runs, but run with purpose. I don't want us handing the ball out to Antonio Gibson and then barely getting yards, just getting stopped. Like, if we're gonna run with purpose, and also I don't want us to try to commit to the run if it's not working. Scott Turner needs to adjust, and that's something we haven't been seeing the past 2 weeks, and that's why it's been a little questionable. I believe the talent is there. It's just the play calling. But of course, you guys already know that as well as I do. But those are my keys. It's just to start fast, slow down Dallas' defense, Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and protect Wentz. If Wentz is protected, I believe we can stay competitive and potentially win. For my prediction, I got this game going 24-20, Dallas winning. I really don't see the coaching staff getting together. I think our coaching staff is a little older, and the game is slowly passing them, and they're not adjusting on the fly or making mid-game adjustments. They may have time adjustments though, especially against that Lions game. They may have time adjustments, but we need quicker adjustments. Maybe like at least a quarter. Like, they just need to be able to just pick up on little things a lot faster, and we're not seeing that. I believe the Dallas defense, being at Dallas, is going to get to us. I think the defense is slow down and do their thing, but I'm really skeptical about the offense, to be particular, just the O-line. The only person we're really missing is the center at this point. I really think Charles Leno is going to be good to go, but that's the main thing that's questionable, just a little sus to me with this. So we'll see, but I do got us losing 24-20 against Dallas this weekend. Let me know your thoughts below. I'm probably going to start getting a rhythm, try and do videos like this every weekend. This is my first one. So let me know if you have any feedback or things you want to see me do next week and the week after. But as always, hail to the Skins, and peace.